Hey everyone, Ed here with Michelle.
Hey Great Indoor subscribers, how's it going?
Well, I'm really good because this is going to be great today. We're going to Northfield Park for the harness racing later on.
Okay.
Right? But beforehand, we're going over to the MGM Casino or Racino and get dinner. There's an Italian restaurant there called Concerto. And I'm gonna probably get a sandwich there, an Italian sandwich. And what were you thinking about getting possibly?
Well, I got to see the menu because
right.
I haven't had that for a while. But I love Italian food. You know that.
Oh,
Italian
yeah.
food and horse racing on a live Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby.
I love it. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle. Let's get in there and check it out.
Let's go, meatball.
There you go. Absolutely. We'd like to give a special thank you to Rick D. CLE for being a Great Indoors member. Isn't this where that guitar used to be, Michelle?
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
You see that? That's where it was, right there. Did you eat it the last time you gambled, or did you hawk it for money? I think that when it used to be the Hard Rock Racino, that was the thing. But once they got rid of the Hard Rock, they got rid of the guitar.
Oh, here, I'll demonstrate the guitar hero is.
Okay. Good job, Michelle. One thing you got to remember is it's $4.50 for a drink at the Concerto, but here at this kiosk, it's free. So you want to load up on your free Pepsi products. Yes, I know it's Pepsi, but hey, it's free, right? Okay. Okay, it is Wednesday when we're here, and the buffet is closed. I think it's closed Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. I'm not sure about Monday.
Well, here we go. Here's the menu right Monday, Friday, and Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, they are open for lunch on Monday.
And Thursday.
Yeah, but that's $24.99. That's kind of expensive for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, they're closed on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they're not even open for dinner on Thursday, which is weird. And then the lunch price again is $24 on Friday, Saturday, $37.99 for dinner.
It must be seafood night on Friday.
Or they're just kind of gouge you. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a good buffet, but you know, it's to each their own. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
Well, I don't like that price. That's awfully expensive.
Yeah. Well, Concerto, we're not going to be paying as much money there. Okay. And what do you think of your iced tea? You had it here before, right?
Yeah, I always have it when I'm watching ball games over there in the MGM.
Is it any good or what? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I love it very much because it's unsweetened and you can put as much equal or Splendor in there.
Yeah.
And a special shout out to Kim. The security guard here is a subscriber. Thank you, Kim.
Absolutely. This Pepsi is for you. I wish it was Coke though, okay? Oh, look who's coming, Michelle. Bill Murray. But before you were looking, John Cusack is coming too.
I think that would be awesome if we saw the musician of Bill Murray. That would be
Bill
awesome.
Murray? I would rather see John Cusack. Put it in the comments and let me know. I would think that you would be all over John Cusack because
he reminds me so much of you in Better Off Dead and 16 Candles.
Oh yeah.
Because of his hair, 1985.
Yeah.
That's how I pictured my Ed, like that with his Camaro.
Oh yeah.
My all-time favorite.
I did have a '68 Camaro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of that movie, probably. All right. I don't know, but yeah, it's coming. John Cusack is coming to town. I don't know. I didn't know he was a stand-up comic, but that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, this is Concerto Italian Kitchen. I was here last week, and I had this Italian sub sandwich. You heat it, and I'll tell you, when you heat it up, it makes it so much better. All right. Okay, Michelle, we're here at the Concerto, and like I was saying before, I had the Italian sub sandwich last time, and it was really good. I'm gonna want one of those, and I'm gonna heat it up. Okay, I think it's called the Local Hero, and it's $12. And I'm gonna put the menu in so you guys could pause it and look at it, and then I'll bring you guys back when Michelle decides what she's gonna go with. Last time when I was here, I was talking to a few people, and they were all enjoying the pizza here. They make it all fresh for you right here. You got all the fixings to go right here. But I also spoke with a guy who was eating the local hero sandwich. It's got salami, pepperoni, ham, provolone, lettuce, tomato, and onion on there. And he said that's his favorite thing here. So I took his word for it, and I had to agree. It was really good. What do you think, Michelle? Are you thinking pasta possibly?
I was leaning towards chicken Alfredo pasta.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So that's fettuccine Alfredo, chicken breast, and garlic breadstick. Okay.
Okay.
Or
that, or the chicken parm sandwich. I mean, don't know yet.
yeah, that would be tough for you, I think, if you had to go with the sandwich.
But then I don't know what the soup is. If it's Italian wedding soup, I would get that.
Well, you could get that too. Add that on. I would say get the soup and the Alfredo, because Michelle had some dental work done, and eating a sandwich probably would be tough for you right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When
So-
I went out with Cheryl on Saturday,
Yeah.
I stayed away from all the pasta and
Yeah.
everything because of the tomatoes and the acid.
Right.
But I think it's
Oh,
really.
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And
They gave us a menu to show you guys.
so maybe I'll go with the chicken Alfredo pasta
All right.
because there's no broccoli.
And find out about the soup, okay? All right. Okay, Michelle ordered the soup. And what kind of soup is this, Michelle?
Chicken tortellini soup with broccoli,
Ooh,
and it's very
look
hot.
at the meat in there. Wow, and the vegetables.
Yeah.
That looks really good. I hope you're going to be able to handle that.
Well, if the broccoli's tender, which
Yeah.
it looks like from just a glimpse of it,
Yeah.
it is. But if it was hard broccoli, it would never have been on my bowl.
Okay, she's going to go in for it. Oh, so what initial? Okay, is it the broccoli?
I didn't have any of the broccoli yet,
Okay.
but it's seasoned with Italian seasoning
Yeah.
and everything nice and coated with it. Super tender chicken and carrots so far. It's-
Try one of the broccolis. Get
Okay.
one with just broccoli in it.
Okay,
Oh,
right
there
there.
you go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, right there. And that's all.
Because
the
it's
veg-
broccoli.
Yeah.
That's one of the main ingredients in this
Absolutely.
soup. Yeah. Okay, so with the broccoli, what did you think?
All the vegetables are super tender,
Yeah.
and that's what you need with a sore mouth.
Yeah.
But it's very tender and delicious. Spicy, but it's good. And there's a tortellini right there and broccoli.
Wow. And this is just to start. You have your chicken Alfredo pasta coming up next. So
Correct.
I think my sandwich comes out when your food comes out. I didn't get any soup.
Yeah.
So enjoy, Michelle.
Thank you very
So
much.
is it a good first step in your meal here today?
Oh, yes.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors as we are here at Concerto at MGM Northfield Park. And I get to look at the fire over here and stay nice and warm. This is how they warm up the slots. They keep this fire going over here to keep the slots going over there. Right? Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. Just as I ordered it, the bread is toasted. Yep. And that is the local hero. And they give you a side of mayonnaise and Italian dressing, where you could pour the Italian dressing on that. And this is Michelle's chicken Alfredo. And she's still operating on her soup over there. So I'll bring you guys back when she's ready to start getting into her pasta over here. But in the meantime, I want to show you guys the local hero and why he's such a hero, right? Well,
You want to feel how heavy our pasta bowl is?
whoa, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of weight over there. Wow. So they give you a bread over there. I bet you it's that garlic bread too. Right?
5 tender strips, chicken
Right.
tender strips, which is good amount.
Yeah.
And then it's thin pasta, which is good too.
Yeah.
And seasoning.
Is that linguine? I think that's linguine that you got there. Yeah.
Yeah, see all the chicken that they gave me?
Yeah.
That is a nice deal.
Okay. And this all comes with toasted Italian, or I think it's Italian bread. And then there's the onions and tomato and lettuce. And it also comes with salami. There's the provolone cheese. Is that capicola on there too, I believe? Yeah. And some ham on the bottom. So yeah, what I like to do when I eat a sandwich like this is pour a little bit of Italian dressing on that for my first bite. Just a little bit right there to give it flavor. And there you go. Beautiful. I gotta say, that was really good. Putting the Italian dressing on there really sets off the flavor of the meat with the lettuce and the tomato and the onion. I wouldn't want it any other way. And definitely heating it up is the way to go. It just adds a whole other dimension to your experience when you're eating an Italian sub like that. We used, what's that place? Down the Block Eats also does a really good job of making these kind of Italian heroes. And I had it without the heat on it, and I had it with the heat, and 100% difference when you heat it up. I've had it just, you know, cold, and it's good, but this is awesome, baby. Even with the Pepsi, it's still awesome, right? Okay, we are here, and it's nice and cool in the inside of the track. It's got air conditioning, and they have these nice chairs that you could sit at. And Michelle picked up a program for $2. And Michelle, if you're military, which we're not, but Candace and her husband Mike, he's military, you can get a special waiver where you don't have to pay the $2 for that program.
Well, God bless America and our veterans.
Yeah, thank you for your service, all you veterans out there.
And I'm gladly to support the veterans that can do this for us.
But let's page over to the first race. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with how to read a program, but I actually saw a video on YouTube about it, right?
Right here.
This is the first race, and this is the name of the horse. And actually, on top is the jockey, Logan Ebersol. And then this will show a history of all the races that they had up to date. There's the date and how its time was at the quarter pole, the halfway, and how it finished. So you got to look at these numbers because it will give you an idea, Michelle, of how the horse is known to finish, how it starts, how it is it an early starter or is it finished strong? All those things factor in on how you want to bet your horse, and whether the track is fast or slow. That's in there too. I would imagine today it's a beautiful day out, so the track is probably going to be fast, and that's good for the horses that run well in fast tracks. And it's got the history. Over here is the year 25, and it's had 11 races so far. It's lost, hasn't won. It came in second, and I think it's got a third place finish over there. And then it goes overall its whole lifetime. Okay. All these things are right here in that area where it'll show how it did last year. Some horses didn't even run at all last year. Yeah. So you got to look back. Sometimes they're young horses and they have no history at all. Yeah. So you got to be careful with those horses. And whenever there's a horse like that doesn't have a good history, they'll be in the back end over here more or less. Really? And the ones in the 1, 2, and 3 spot, more often than not, those are the horses that are favored more to win and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, and you also get the pole position when you're 1. So that means you are number 1 on the inside of the track. So you have an advantage to start the race in that position. Okay.
Well, what? Because my number 6. Yeah. That's what I used to call my favorite kitty, Mr. Man. Remember, because you called him my mama's boy, and I called him Mr. Man. Maybe he's my lucky number 6.
So you're the type of person that will bet on a horse by their name, right?
Yeah. Well, when I just saw that, Mr. Man, I thought,
I'm no better. Last week I bet on a horse named Casino Director, and it didn't go well with that either. So, but I thought the name was cool. So.
Well, I like that, Mr. Man. How often do you see that in a horse?
Well, so you want to bet on Mr. Man, and he's 1-to-1 odds. So, what is that number over there? I don't have my glasses on. Hold on.
You want glasses?
You got to look at the odds. The odds are important over here. 1-to-1. So you're not going to. Aaron Merriman is a well-known jockey, so I would say he's a odds-on favorite to win this one. So you probably have to bet, $1 might win you $1 if you're lucky, Okay. So Michelle wants to bet on MC Man, correct? Yeah? Yes. All right, let's go over there to the kiosk, and Michelle I'm going to place the bet for her. Okay. Okay, this is how it works. You got all the tracks right here, and the first race starts at 6, so we have, maybe 10 minutes before post time. And you put your money in over here. Michelle's going with $1. So you just put that in there. The minimum bet is $1. And we're gonna, she said MC Man to win. Right there. You could get to place, which would mean that it would be somewhere, you could pick where you think it's gonna finish, like second, third, fourth, whatever, or show means anywhere in the top 3. So your horse doesn't have to win, but remember, if you pick, it's a show, and you're not going to win that much. Okay, you're going to maybe win like 10 cents or something like that. So that if you really want to try to make the most out of your money and win more, you want to get it to be a win. Or so I'm learning as I go. We're going to print that ticket up, and Michelle is going to be looking for MC Man to win that first race. All right, and it's horse number 6. All right, let's go outside and look at the horsies. We're looking for horse number 6. That's horse number 3. They should be out a little bit, getting stretched out a little bit. And there's the approximate odds, 2 to 5. So even if Michelle's horse wins this race, she's not even going to make her money back, because this is an extremely favored horse to win. And Aaron Merriman is one of the jockeys that I'm familiar with from last year, where he was winning a lot. He's considered one of the veteran jockeys for Northfield Park. And there's another one, Kurt Sugg. He's another one. He's not in this one, but I can also recognize Logan Ebersol. He's a regular here. Sometimes even the owner of the horse will be the jockey. That's rare, but it does happen where the owner will ride the horse. But more often than not, they have these guys. You'll probably see all these jockeys rotating on other horses throughout the night. And it is a beautiful night here at Northfield Park. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll bring you guys back when it's post time. Okay, Michelle, I asked you to pick a horse out for me for the first race. Well, you got a horse for me that's going to win?
Okay, top 3. Cobra Jet. Sounds like a fast race for him because he's
and he's deadly too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the jockey is Hank. Is that, I don't know, Hank Levine? I can't even.
I brought him out for you, yeah. And then
Hank Levine, yeah.
Yeah, and then his odds are good.
No, that's not good odds. But you know what? That's kind of good, because if I bet on a horse like that and he wins, I could actually win some good money.
That's it.
So that you got to take a little chance once in a while. You can't just play it safe all the time.
No.
And so 10 to 1 odds, I think, is actually a good choice. Yeah, I'm gonna go put $2 on there, and we'll see what happens. All right. Okay.
Let's
cool.
go crazy. Woo.
Every 19 minutes they go crazy here.
That's right, and I feel lucky today.
Yeah, good job.
High five. Great indoors.
Awesome.
What's Ed looking at? Well, I think he's looking at a winning horse over there. Look at that. He's pointing at the number 1 horse. He picked number 3, and I picked number 6. So who's going to win? Everyone. Oh! Scared the crap out of me, Ed.
Having a good time here at the track. Awesome.
Lucky number 6.
Number 6 for me. No, for you. And number 3 for me.
Number 6.
Number 6 is not a good number. That's the bad number. Number 3 horse just came by.
Do you have a horse at home?
And there's number 6 right there. And they're going to go get into the thing. Beautiful. Okay, they're coming around the corner when they come.
Come on,
number 3. Number 3. Oh, yay.
Toward the inside, and Dalen Ryerson from the rail won't be far away.
Excitement.
Early on. Dalen Ryerson cuts the corner, has the lead.
Number 1 is in the lead, and number 3 is in number 2. My horse is oh, he's falling. He's falling.
Pickle Preacher from the second tier in front of Sports Advisor.
Number 3 is there.
Got in front of both, would you believe it? Scrappy Little Nobody.
They're going to go around and then around again.
Look who's in 3rd place.
Oh, number 1, 6.
McMahon leads the way by a length and a half. Dalen Ryerson.
That's the favorite, though. I hate to say that. Yeah, he's.
Cobra Jet is 3rd, so they're.
Cobra Jet is right there, Michelle. So he's got a chance still.
3/8 of a mile.
That equals
and head down
10.
here to the halfway point. Sports Advisor is the second choice on the board at 16 to 1.
Michelle's first, and I'm in third with number 3.
Come on, number 6.
All right.
Come on, number 6. Let's go.
Uh-oh, number 2 is coming up. And my Cobra Jet just fell behind. All right. Okay, Michelle's guy is in first place. Number 6 is in first.
Go, go, go.
And I think my guy fell out of it. I don't know.
McMahon has to polish it off to lead a length and a half.
Number 6, looking good for Michelle. Looking good. Here you go. You won, Michelle. There you go. You're a winner.
Finally! My Rutty came in first! Where's that owner?
Oh, this guy must have had an issue.
There you go!
Well, hey, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah!
Starting out with a win like that. Way to go, Michelle. I'm going to have to bring you all the time now to pick horses for
Lucky
me.
6!
Yeah.
Oh, lucky 4.
The little kid over there had number 7. He's sad. Okay. All right. We're going to wait for this to post, and then you could cash your big winning over there. All right.
Oh, $1!
Yeah. Okay, so how much your $1 bet earned you?
$1.10.
That's a nickel. So
Yeah.
$1. That's still, hey, better than losing, right?
That's right. Hey, I won on my $1. Thank you.
There you go. Hey,
Lucky number 6.
I told you this was fun. You know,
Yeah.
you may not win a fortune, but you're not spending a lot either, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's a bonus.
That's right. So, Michelle, what did you think of our little day over here at MGM, the dinner and the racetrack?
It was a fun date night. It was a comfortable 80 degrees and everything. It was wind blowing. And I actually won on the first race. Not much, $1.05, but I had fun.
Yeah, I didn't win any kind of money. My biggest win was a $1 bet, and I ended up winning. Well, I got $3.40 back on that. That was probably my biggest win. We were the masters of the 10-cent win. Okay,
Yay.
like we get a 10-cent profit. Woohoo! You know,
Yeah, okay.
but it was fun. You know,
That's right.
it was a
And
great.
here's my nickel to win.
Yeah, there you go. We could buy not even a gumball. Gumballs
I can't even make a phone call to
Yeah.
you to tell you I won.
Well, anyway, thank you everyone for joining us today.
Yeah.
It was a little different, not a buffet, but you know what? Can't always do a buffet, right?
That's right.
You got to have some other funds and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
see you guys all in the next video.
Thank you, great indoors subscribers, for everything you've done.
You got it.
Comment and subscribe and give a thumbs up.
You got it.
See you in the next video, great indoors subscribers.
Bye.